I've been submitting a theory. I submitted a theory several years ago on YouTube, and it's been getting around about matter and time. Technically being matter time, not space time. Because technically, space alone, you cannot measure a beginning or end. But as long as you have matter, you can measure a beginning or an end. So time is technically the existence and propagation of matter. So it's technically matter time. Time is only exists if you have space relative to matter. And time will be the byproduct, okay? The temporal dimension is technically space, not time, all right? Now, this is what dark matter is. Okay, say you got a cigarette, okay, it's lit, and you put it up to your ear. You're going to hear it crackling and popping, and you're going to see all the smoke coming off of it, all right? Well, technically, dark matter is like smoke. What it is say you have the sun, and this is a loud nuclear reactor. You got thousands of explosions going on per second. Very loud, okay? But there's no atmosphere in space. So the sound can't necessarily propagate like it would through air. Act like a domino effect where one hits the next one, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one, and it just travels, okay? Sound can't do that because there's no atmosphere. So all this loud sound of this explosions just oozes out. It just lingers around, okay? And this is dark matter. Dark matter is sound, and that's why we can't see it. We can only detect it, technically. We're going to have to be able to hear it. We're not going to be able to see it. We can only detect it because you can't see sound. You can only hear it, okay? So dark matter is sound. What happens to sound? Well, matter will absorb sound waves, okay? The closest matter in our galaxy would be the galaxy itself, okay? So all of these stars are emitting this smoke, which is dark matter, or these sound waves, and they're lingering around. Well, what they do is the galaxy itself, with all the planets and all the dust, all the stars, all of the stuff in our galaxy, it's going to give it momentum. All of this smoke or this sound is going to absorb it into that galaxy, and it's going to start giving it momentum. And it's going to pretty much create like a sound bubble around it, and it's going to spin. So the sound waves are literally pushing the matter in the galaxy and all the galaxy's solid material, more or less. And that's what's giving it its momentum. And that's why dark matter gives a galaxy its momentum, because it's sound waves. So I'm just throwing this out here. You know, this has been a theory for about 3 or 4 years now. I've put it out, a couple of videos. I don't know if I made it simple enough. I'm just trying to explain it simply. When you listen to a cigarette, next time you light a cigarette, listen to it. Put it real close to your ear. Not enough to burn you, but just listen to it. You'll hear it fizzling and popping and crackling. Of course, it's going to be faint because it's a cigarette. But if you're on a scale as large as the sun, it's going to be huge. And all of these sound waves are going to be doing something because E equals MC squared, okay? You're getting something, therefore you're going to have something, okay? It's not like all of this sound is just going to not exist. All of those sound waves still exist. So dark matter is essentially a sound frequency. And that's what it is. Just throwing this out here. I'm just hoping that this will kind of open some people's eyes that are not understanding things. I don't know. I'm just trying to give some information.